YouTube. It's Pretty Princess 94602 coming back at you for another vlog. I'm not really sure which one this is, but I'll figure that out before I post this video. So yesterday, I just was not in the mood yesterday to be making no vlog, so I didn't. So I really need to catch up today. I should make two, but let's just see how this one goes before I even talk about making two. But let me tell y'all what happened when I went yesterday. I had to go to the lab to get some blood work done. And oh my God, it was so crowded. I'm not even going to tell you that it took me 2 hours just to get my blood work done. It was that many people there. But this young lady came in, and she couldn't have been no more than about 19 or 20 years old. And when she walked through the door, she had like a newborn baby. You could tell the baby was a newborn because he was super duper tiny. Plus, he still had the little hat on his head that, you know, they put on the babies when they first deliver them. And the baby was attached to her breast. Like she was walking and breastfeeding. And I don't have nothing against breastfeeding. I think that is the most natural thing, the most healthy way to feed your baby. I breastfed both of my kids, and they two big old strapping men now. But, you know, there is a such thing as a blanket or a cover-up so that the breast won't be exposed. You know, because there were men in the lab waiting area. And this one man in particular, he was sitting right next to me when the young lady came in, and it was like really crowded. So he got up, which I thought was really nice. You know, he got up to give the young lady his seat. And in the process of giving the young lady his seat, he was staring at her boobs. I mean, he was, and it was so freaking obvious that he was looking at her breasts, because that's irritating, I know. He was standing up after he gave her his seat. He was like kind of standing up in front of his son, which was kind of diagonal to where the young lady was sitting, which was like right next to me on this side. I'm sitting right here, she's sitting right here, and he's standing over here. He kept turning around, going like this, looking at her breastfeeding that baby, because the whole top of her breast was exposed. And because the baby was, you know, he was latched on to the nipple, so you couldn't see that part, but you could see the top part of her breast. So I'm looking at him like this. He couldn't see me because he was too busy looking at the tit. He was like, then he would say something to his son, and then he was like, I was like, really? You ain't never seen a breast before? Because he was just like all on that. And I know he had to have seen a breast not too long ago, because his son couldn't have been no more than 6 or 7 years old himself. So I'm pretty sure his wife, probably baby mama or whatever, was breastfeeding that baby, him. So I know he saw one. But he was like, oh my God, he was just like, I was like, stop looking at her titty, God dog. So, believe it or not, the titty incident, that was like the highlight of my day. Other than the fact that I fell off the wagon, y'all. I ate some Burger King. And I just, you know, I'm one of those people where if I mess up, I just mess up royal. I went, because it was a fasting blood test. So by the time I got out of there, I was truly starving. So, in my mind, I have concocted this theory that McDonald's is poisonous. But I can still go to other fast food places and it's going to be okay. Like McDonald's and churches and Popeyes are kind of like poison. So I don't really mess with them. And KFC. Yeah. I don't mess with them. Popeyes, I can kind of deal with, but churches, no. KFC, mm-mm. So I decided to go to Burger King to get me something to eat after the blood test. So I walk in there. I can't just get the little burger, the little cheeseburger, something small and a small fry. Like I could just order off the dollar menu. Why order off the dollar menu when you got $20 in your pocket? You order off the dollar menu when you scraping up change. When your money is funny, that's when you order off the dollar menu. But if you got $20, then you going to get you a deal. So I got a Whopper with cheese and some onion rings and a large soda. And when the lady was like, "Oh, would you like medium or large?" Large. Really? So I'm sitting there eating this food, and in the back of my mind, I'm saying to myself, you know what? You really do not need this. But the back of my mind and my teeth and tongue and lips, they're not in sync sometimes. Because I had been doing so good doing the, not really raw vegan, but kind of vegan with a splash of fish or a little bit of chicken every now and then. You know that new term I was telling everybody. I was telling my boyfriend, "Oh, I'm a pescatarian." That's people that eat that are kind of vegan, but they eat fish. So I was trying to do that, and I was doing real good. But it was like, dang, I passed my Burger King, and I went on in there. So last night, oh my God, I suffered. My stomach was feeling bad. It was like churning, and I was just gassy and just feeling all crazy. So today I'm just like kind of kicking myself in the butt for eating that poison. So Burger King is poison too. I just have to put that in my mind, and not in the recesses of my mind, but in my frontal lobe, that Burger King ain't no good for me. So it's a rainy and ugly day. It's not raining right now, but it's super duper ugly. And I don't have anything else to do. So if I decide to make another video, I will. Okay, y'all. See y'all later. Bye.